Hey guys, Kevpert here, and today we're doing a tutorial on Powerslides. It sets up a ton of shots in 1s and 2s, so it's a must-have if you want to rank up. Let's get into it. There are a lot of Powerslide techniques, but we'll start with the most basic, the sharp Powerslide turn. This is where you hold Powerslide once while holding drive and turning. Another technique is tapping Powerslide, which allows you to slide in a more controlled fashion. You can also use your left stick to countersteer and hold your drift longer and prevent overturning. If you look at my left stick here, I'm pulling my stick in the opposite direction, to the left as I'm turning right. That's drifting 101. Lastly, for a quick sharp turn, you can do Powerslide and brake while even holding gas. So here you can see I'm holding brake and Powerslide at the same time. That does a really sharp turn, slows me down, and then I drive forward out of that turn. So let's practice these techniques in a very basic manner. Just knock the ball one way and do a 180 Powerslide turn. Mess around with the different combinations of Powerslide turning, gas, brake, and boost. Now this is a drill I used during my Diamond and Champion days. Every time I try to do a turn, it matches up with the turn I wanted. That's where you'll want to get to. So make sure you spend a few hours learning this and mastering it. It's just a fundamental technique of Rocket League. So for PC users, there's a little bit of setup involved. We're going to go to our Bakkesmod Injector app. We're going to hit File, open Bakkesmod folder. It'll open up this file path. We're going to go to the CFG folder. We're going to go to binds.cfg, make sure you open this in Notepad, and we're going to take the codes that are in the description, copy that, and paste them in here. And we'll hit File Save, close it out, and we're going to launch our game. Once you're in game, hit F2, go to your Bindings tab, and you should see these have populated. These are your function keys. We're going to close out of that, hit F11 on our keyboard, open up F2 again, we'll go to custom training, and make sure your enable custom training variance is on, and our boost is at 85. You can even do enable automatic mirroring, and that'll just mirror your shots whenever you reset. So we're going to enter our code, this is also in the description, and then you can favorite this from here. Like my wall sauce pack, this pack is extremely structured and starts with the most basic and moves towards advanced techniques. The first 5 shots are focused on ground turns, just like the beginner drill. Get in your 180 Powerslide turn, and then set up your shot. If you're below GC level, mastering your Powerslide turns will really help you get more aerial opportunities. That leads to more chances for air dribbles, flip resets, and whatnot. The next 5 shots are focused on the rear catch. This is where you're catching the ball with the rear corner of your hitbox, then immediately Powerslide turning to attack the net. If you do it well, these can turn into really quick and efficient shots that catch the opponent by surprise. The next 10 shots are going to be focused on pre-flips, mostly around the pre-flip catch. This is a great technique to use when you need to save on boost. Powerslide catches tend to be inefficient because you have to boost to supersonic, do a Powerslide turn with boost, and then boost to speed up the ball again. When the ball is far away, a Powerslide catch will often leave you with nothing in the tank on your solo play. Here I'm doing catches and I still have about 60 boost on some of these plays. For this shot and the next, I'm using the pre-flip in a different way. I'm using it to punch the ball forward, usually at the end of my flip, and that sets up my shot. If you mess up your pre-flip catch, one thing you can do is jump and then turn it into a wave dash, and then you can progress the ball forward like that. The next 15 shots are Powerslide Catches. This is where you're power sliding and caressing the ball and keeping that ball on top of your car while you're turning. In each shot, try to match the speed of the ball and then figure out the timing when you need to turn and hold power slide. If you're missing a little bit of dribble control, then I'd recommend using workshop maps like Lethamir's Dribble Challenge or the Noob Dribble map. If you're between Gold and Champion, these maps can be a good challenge. But once you hit Champion, it doesn't provide much more benefit to your dribbling, at least in my experience. That's because the old school style of dribbling, where you're just keeping the ball on top of your car, well, those days are long gone. If you do that in ranked, you're just going to get challenged or even fake challenged to throw the ball away. So nowadays, dribbling needs to be done with a bit of a unpredictable element with changes of direction at high speed. That's where quick power slide catches come in. The next 5 shots incorporate power sliding on the walls and curves. Power sliding down the wall is a little awkward, so I want to get a few reps in on this. I'm also doing wall dashes. You don't have to do that, you can just hold boost to speed up. But if you can do it, then mix it in. Shots 41 through 45 are all Powerslide Cuts, the flake special. This is just about getting a turn and touching the ball cross field, usually towards the back post. There's tons of fast changes of direction, and this will set up huge power shots off the bounce dribble. I find this to be extremely effective even at the SSL level, but it is really difficult to do at a high pace. It requires a fair bit of practice. The last 5 shots are Wavedash Catches. I found these to be the most difficult, so I put them at the end. But these catches are one of the most unpredictable dribble moves that you can do because you could change direction so quickly. That's gonna end this tutorial. To conclude, power slides are just a fundamental skill. For Grand Champions, they're not even thinking about how to power slide. It's just part of moving their car. So it's something you need to get a handle on by the time you get to the champion ranks. And then you can refine it to work at higher speeds. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.